Hello, classmates. Good afternoon, Dr. Diaz. Today, we are going to talk about the perfection infection. GDs are especially susceptible to the perfection infection. When they get it, they find it nearly impossible to accept anything done imperfectly. Perfect papers are in, imperfect papers are out. Drawings with minor mistakes end up in the wastebasket. Projects with defects, no matter how small, are started over. This is a frustrating way to live. It's not hard to understand how GDs catch the perfection infection. Parents, teachers, and even friends often expect them to be flawless and faultless. So, what is perfectionism? Perfectionism is the irrational belief that you and/or your environment must be perfect. It is the striving to be the best, to reach the ideal, and to never make a mistake. It is an all-pervasive attitude that whatever you attempt in life must be done perfectly with no deviation, mistakes, or inconsistencies. It is also a level of consciousness that keeps you ever vigilant to any deviations from the norm, the guidelines, or the way things are supposed to be. For example, getting less than perfect grades, not making the varsity team, or not winning an award for a science project may make the gifted child feel that he has let himself down. Perfectionism can drive people to accomplishments and provide the motivation to persevere in the face of discouragement and obstacles. In a positive form, perfectionism can provide the driving energy which leads to great achievement. The meticulous attention to detail necessary for scientific investigation and the commitment which pushes composers to keep working until the music realizes the glorious sounds playing the imagination, and the persistence which keeps great artists at their easels until their creation matches their conception, all result from perfectionism. Slaney found that adaptive perfectionists had lower levels of procrastination than non-perfectionists. High-achieving athletes, scientists, and artists often show signs of perfectionism. For example, Michelangelo's perfectionism may have spurred him to create masterpieces such as the Statue of David and the Sistine Chapel. Gifted children who are not able to live up to their own unrealistic or perfectionist expectations, or those who feel alienated from the rest of the world because of their intellectual differences, may develop feelings of sadness and depression. When a gifted child is used to excelling at most things, they may become frustrated or disappointed when they fail to live up their own high expectation. Gifted children who show perfectionist tendencies may also display low self-esteem in some areas. Like most personality traits, perfectionism tends to run in families and probably has a genetic component. Parents who practice an authoritarian style combined with conditional love may contribute to perfectionism in their children. So what can you do if you've got the bug? Here's how to cure it. Just tell yourself the 3 great truths about perfectionism. Here's number 1. Nobody's perfect and no one is good at everything. Albert Einstein was one of the world's greatest scientists, yet he didn't learn to read until he was 7. Learn to give the things that are most important to you your maximum amount of energy. Then give yourself a break and don't go all out in everything else. Number 2. It's perfectly okay to be perfectly imperfect. You've probably heard this before, but it's worth repeating. We learn best from our mistakes. People who never take chances because they're afraid to make mistakes don't learn as much as those who do. They don't have much fun either. And here's number 3. Doing things perfectly doesn't make you a more successful person. Other things count too, you know. Getting an A in math or reading doesn't mean you're a nicer person, only smarter in math or reading. It's healthy to spend at least some of your energy learning to care about others.
A lot of people think that just because I'm good at some things, I should be good at everything. Hi, I'm John. I'm 10 years old.
Hi, my name is Colleen. I'm 9 years old. When we have tests, people make bets to see if I'll get everything right. Then, if I don't get a perfect paper, they say, "If you're smart, how come you got some wrong?" Hi, my name is Cara Cultura. My painter told me to tell you how thankful she is, and we hope you enjoyed our little presentation. It's bye-bye time for me, but don't go away. Joanne's going to discuss more about perfectionism. Here she is.